today, which concealers is my favorite topic. I've never had the most perfect skin. I've always had a skin condition, and it was right here on my right cheek, and I've always had surgeries and scars, so that's what I cover. And when you're looking for a concealer, always look for a nice consistency that's not too thick, but it's not too watery either. This will help you cover. You also want to get as close to your skin color as possible, but a little bit lighter to cover those red tones and to brighten a bit. And always try to get one concealer instead of 10. I know people have tons of concealers in their bag. Okay, I'm going to talk about applying concealer, and as you can see, I have absolutely no makeup, so you can see all my imperfections and all the things I need to cover. I like to use a brush when applying concealer, especially when it goes under my eyes. I always start with applying it with the brush, just so I don't pull under my eyes, because the more you pull, the more wrinkles you'll get. I'm avoiding that. But I have clean hands. I also like the warmth of my finger, and this helps kind of blend it in a little. So I pat it, as you can see. I still use my concealer brush to conceal some of the other areas, and I'll pat it on where I feel like I need it. And again, follow up with my finger. And then I'll go to the areas where I had surgery, right here, and pat it on again. Now, a lot of people ask, do you put it on or before your foundation? And I like to put it on before, on the areas I know I need a little extra coverage. Okay, one more point when using concealer is to make sure that you don't remove the work you just did. And you do that by stippling or tapping in your foundation over, and you do this with both your foundation and your powder. And then you can layer as much as you need in order to cover as whatever you're covering. So as you can see, I'll tap it in to not remove the concealer. But areas where I didn't put concealer on, I can just brush it on. Okay, now when covering a bruise or some color discoloration that you have on your face, you can layer, and this is what I would recommend for a little bit tougher things to cover. As you saw before, I put a little concealer first, and then I put foundation stippled. You can try another application, and see, I'll put another one here, and then blend it in again. And then what you do is just keep layering, and you can add more foundation, stipple or pat in. I have extra coverage. And once you feel like you're done, you have to set it. Just get your little brush with a little powder and pat it in, just to make sure you don't remove any of the work you've done.